Hi everyone, it's Fitz with another very somber daily delivery. These are hard times, and if someone needs a little love, I'm here to provide it. Last week I spoke of the struggles of the Oklahoma and Nebraska football programs that just haven't been the same since they left the Big 12. And apparently Nebraska heard my words of love and kindness. And yeah, they lost last weekend just like Oklahoma, but Nebraska played close. It was a close game, and they celebrated. Close defeats now count at Nebraska, and I'm so happy for them. But before I reach out to someone who's struggling, who's kind of found their own path and doesn't want to be a group thinker, wants to go their own way, and yet so many people criticize him, I'm not here to do that. But first, your reminder to please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Hit the thumbs up and leave those comments. All the comments, they make my life complete. Anyhow, Mason Young of the Tulsa World, are you okay? You're a young sports writer, and I was that way once before computers. But you get to do something few of us in this industry actually get to do. You get to cover your alma mater. I do too. I've covered Kansas State now for 30 plus years, and you graduated from Oklahoma, I assume. You list the OU Daily, the student newspaper, on your accomplishments. And now, at the Tulsa World, you get to live in Norman and cover the Oklahoma Sooners, who aren't doing so well, but that's okay, and that's not what this topic's about. You have the really awesome honor of being one of 60 plus AP top 25 voters, and I'm sure you take it very seriously. And you also have clearly made it your poll. You don't think like others. You blaze your own path. I've always admired, since I was a small boy that's about that tall, those who sought a different path, who found a way, who wanted to reach something some said couldn't be reached and others said didn't exist. Those brave men came before you, young Mr. Young, and you are now part of them. Edward Von Toll, Richard Falcon Scott. I had his action figure as a kid. Oh, I still love Richard Falcon Scott. Vladimir Rusnov. Oh, he's my favorite Russian, by far. I don't know any Russians, really, but Vladimir was really cool. And of course, there's Percy Fawcett and Richard Halliburton, an American. And all of these men sought fame, sought to stand out from the crowd, to go their own way, to find something that nobody else realized was the truth. They were explorers, like you. You're exploring the top 25 and not putting K-State in it, unlike everyone else in the poll, because you're your own person. And those great explorers honor you. They all died because they were idiots, but I'm sure you're right. At 7-1 with their only loss to a top 10 team that you have in your top 10, Kansas State clearly doesn't belong in a top 25. I look at your poll and I marvel at it. You see college football in ways that nobody else does. And it's brave, even if you're a dummy. But that's okay. Just yesterday, I called myself an idiot. Why? Because I was an idiot and got something wrong. And I apologized. I'm not asking you to apologize because you believe you are right. I'm just wondering, are you all right? Or are you still bitter about something? I'm not sure, but everyone at Kansas State says hello. I'm sure you've heard from many people about your poll, expressing their enthusiasm about how you voted. So, take care of yourself. If Kansas State wins against Houston this weekend, I would imagine you won't put them in your poll. And if they get through their off week without losing next weekend, well, they probably still won't be in your poll. Because you're an explorer, going places no one else dare imagine.